Hey folks, it's me again. I've been meaning to record some messages for, about Raw and stuff, but this thing's been kind of iffy on me, so I have to bear with me here. But here's what I want to say about these past few weeks. I'm glad Daniel Bryan beat Randy Orton in that Night of Champions, but unfortunately though, we all saw it. It was a fast count by Scott Armstrong, and the next night, last night, Triple H noticed it, stripped Daniel Bryan of the title, but he did not give the belt back to Orton. So now the title, I guess we can say now it's vacant. There is no WWE champion. I don't know how they're going to do this. Are they going to do a tournament? Are they going to do a big battle royal or something? Word on the street is they might sell this whole thing. We'll have a new champion at their next pay-per-view their newest pay-per-view, Battlegrounds. I don't know how it's going to be, but see what happens. But here's something else I need to say. And it's been bothering me for months, especially with this thing with Triple H and Stephanie. This storyline with them is just getting kind of very irritating. I mean, if this is the idea of angering the fans, they've done it pretty well. Cause I'm angry. I don't like Triple H and Stephanie being involved in this thing. And all they're doing is basically they've been doing back in the Attitude Era. They just firing and running, throwing their weight around on everybody. It's like I think in the last few months, not even last few weeks, people have been fired. Cody Rhodes, Scott Armstrong, the referee, and a few other guys. And here's what else has been bothering me, and I noticed it, and also Night of Champions is a perfect example. 6 title matches, all the titles on the line, and other than the WWE title, 5 other titles did not change hands. They're all all with the heels. Shield still tag champs, Ambrose still US champ, AJ still Divas champ, Axel still IC champ, Alberto still world champ, even though Van Dam won the match, but it was by DQ. Unfortunately, titles didn't change hands on that. And what's ridiculous is this is what makes WWE happy. This is what makes this Internet Wrestling Committee happy. If every heel is a champion, they just go nuts. They basically, I would say this, they basically cream their pants. I use that in terms that they just happy as hell. That's what they want. That's what these people, these most nowadays fans want. And it's ridiculous. I mean, like I said, call me old-fashioned. I love their faces. And I love good talent. That's another thing. My thing is with the McMahon family is this. They waste good talent. When there's somebody that's being cheered by the fans because of what they do, especially they have great moves, great showmanship, great athleticism, that pisses the McMahon family off. That is it. The fans' cheers are Triple H, Stephanie, and Vince McMahon's Achilles heel. They don't like that. I personally think, in their view, they hate it. They want everybody to boo everybody, every superstar in the bag. And then this is what leads to terminations and people jumping ship. Because, let me break something down. The one person I have in mind is Kofi Kingston. A lot of people say he's going to be a mid-carder forever unless he turns heel. And now, say if he turns heel, still doesn't get a main event shot, or still doesn't even win a major championship, then what? You're just wasting him for nothing. That happened with R-Truth. That happened with Mark Henry. That's happening with Ryback. Kofi Kingston is basically getting the Shelton Benjamin treatment. Because look at what happened to Shelton Benjamin. Came into WWE as part of the tag team, with Team Angle and Tim and Charlie Haas. Won tag team titles. Excuse me. And then, when he broke out as a singles competitor, he had some of the coolest moves never seen before. And I said for sure he should be a singles champion. Of course, he won the Intercontinental title. Then later he won the U.S. title, and I thought for sure he's a definite world champion. And look what happened. And what's happened to him is what's happened to Kofi now. Intercontinental title reigns, U.S. title reign, then Intercontinental title reign, then U.S. title reign, and so on and so on. Just mid-card, secondary titles. They don't get, they don't get the main event spot. They don't get the world title, the WWE title. It's sad because that's great talent and they're just wasting it. And then eventually, unless they turn heel, which everybody wants, they're gone. He's going to be gone. And he's going to jump ship to another company. Who knows? TNA, if it's still existing. Ring of Honor. Doesn't matter. And I know it's going to end up happening to a lot of other people. Dolph Ziggler's not happy. Now ever since he lost the World Heavyweight title and became the face now, babyface, he's been pushed back to mid-card status. Same thing happened with R-Truth. He was a main eventer. A few years ago, he was a main eventer. He did against John Cena in a couple of main events. And then, when he turned face again, pushed to the back as mid-carder and what they say, jobber. And he's got great talent. He was a champion at TNA, the first ever black NWA world champion, which is a huge accomplishment for him. But he can't get the same status in the WWE. There's Antonio Cesaro. He's the heel, but this guy coming from his days of Ring of Honor, he's got talent. You see a guy doing like a 30 seconds of the giant swing? That's impressive. His moves are sick. He should be, even though he's heel, he should be in the main event. Not teaming with Swagger and being with Zeb Coulter. He should be in the main event for a world title, for a WWE title, because he's just that good. He's that talented, and those creative guys are not giving him a chance. And I can name a number of others. John Morrison, who had great talent, but never got the World or WWE title. Look what happened to The Miz. He was a main event a few years ago. He won at WrestleMania 27. And then when he became the face recently, he's been pushed back. Sometimes he's not even on the card, or pushed to mid-card, or early card status. It doesn't, Basically what I'm saying is, in the McMahon family's eyes, for the number of years, it's been Vince most of the time. Now it's basically Triple H and Stephanie too. To them, talent ain't shit. That's what it is. Talent ain't shit. All they gotta do is run the mouth, and instantly they're in the world title match. They spin the face of fans, become the heel guy, even though they suck. The heel could absolutely suck. Instant world title match, instant WWE title match, instant main event status. That's what I hate about most of the wrestling company now. And it's not just WWE. They got in TNA. They champion. Do you know who I am? A no talented TNA World Heavyweight Champion. That's what you are. And they got guys in that company that is way more talented than the current champions. It's ridiculous. I don't know what the creative control's doing. I don't know if the other fans can see what I'm looking at. It's a matter of opinion, but that's what I see. And I don't know if you, like I said, I don't know if you people agree with me. Anybody or people that are watching this, if you agree with me. But I feel like it's like this in the wrestling company, mainly WWE, and I'll throw in TNA. If you have talent, just prepare yourself not to be in the main event. Blame the creative control in WWE. You can blame Triple H. You can blame Stephanie. You can blame Vince. TNA. You can blame whoever's running it. If it's Hogan, if it's Bischoff, if it's Dixie Carter, or Jeff Jarrett, any of them. But just blame those guys and the creative control. Unless all you do is run the mouth, there's no way you're gonna be a world champion or WWE champion, or even have the title. Even if you do win the title, have a long reign. Look, CM Punk. I'm gonna say this. Don't get me wrong. He's a talented brother, and he deserved those 400+ days. But could you imagine what would have happened if he had stayed face? If he had not attacked The Rock at that special, if he had not became the heel and joined Paul Heyman, would he have had 434 days, or would it have been just half that reign, or a quarter of that reign, and it'd be somebody else would be having a longer reign? Just think about it, people. Hear what I'm saying and think about this. And if you don't know, well, now you know. That's all I got to say about that.